doing the thing? Is it recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, my name is Danielle Brewer for Multimedia Project 3. I will be talking about comedy and satirical rap. So I'm sure you guys know what rap and hip hop is. It's literally the top of the charts right now. Number 1 is Old Town Road. We've talked about that a ton. 2 is Wow by Post Malone, and 3rd is Sunflower by Post Malone. So clearly it's dominating the charts right now. And that has led to a new style of rap called comedy rap that has been around for a few years now, but it's still relatively new. I'm gonna go through a couple of the most popular artists right now, which is Lil Dicky, which most of you probably know, and Tiny Meat Gang, another one that you probably know, and then a new guy on the scene, Danny Gonzalez, who you might know from Vine. So here we go. All right, so the first artist we're going to talk about is Lil Dicky, who is probably the most popular on this list. He is kind of the origin story of this kind of rap. Before Lil Dicky, there was like a lot of comedic lines and comedic verses that were used in rap music to kind of like emphasize the point that rappers were trying to make. But he took this to the next level and focused entirely on like comedic satirical rap. He gained a ton of popularity when he released a song and a music video called Ex-Boyfriend on YouTube. This video gained 1 million views in like the first day. So he realized pretty quickly that he could make a career out of this. So later he came out with his mixtapes. He already had a few, but they hadn't really gotten any traction, but now he was getting a lot of attention from people. So he came out with a few mixtapes and then a album called Professional Rapper. He utilized a lot of like collaborations and features on this album with like artists like Brendan Urie and Snoop Dogg, which really like showed that he was a serious rapper who just happened to do comedic lyrics. But this started this whole new genre of satirical rap that other artists decided to emulate, like Cody Ko and Noah Miller and Tiny Meat Gang. So Cody Ko and Noah Miller started out as Viners and then became YouTubers later. They did a lot of collaborations and do a lot of comedic videos. They were comedians first, and then they decided that they were going to branch off into music through a response music video to It's Everyday Bro by Jake Paul, which we all know who Jake Paul is. So they continued on with their music trend after that, after it got a lot of success. And now they have 2 EPs called Locals Only and Bangers and Ass that have had some legitimate music success, but they still claim to be comedians that do rap music on the side. And most recently, there has been a new person on the scene with comedic rap, which is Danny Gonzalez, which is another Viner turned YouTube celebrity. He does something similar to Cody Ko and Noah Miller, where he responds to memes and local trends with like music videos and music that can be listened to on Spotify. So this idea of creating music for specific social media platforms like YouTube or to be streamed for free relates to this whole idea in music theory about Web 2.0 that's talked about in Jenkins, Ford, and Green's spreadable media. So this idea is that we make things and we create for economic benefit, but those lines blur when it has to do with social media and streaming, which seem to be free. There's no real explanation for how these artists gain success if it's not for direct economic benefit. This can also relate to the music theories of Theodore Adorno. He talked a lot about the difference between popular music and serious music. So this line that Lil Dicky and Tiny Meat Gang have made between serious and popular music is very interesting. They make popular music that's not intended to be consumed in the same kind of way that mainstream rap is. They're kind of using this style and emulating this style of rap to almost make fun of what's mainstream right now. So it's entered this category that isn't really identified in these kinds of theories. It's something completely new and completely different. Satirical and comedic music is nothing new. It's been around for quite some time, with Weird Al Yankovic back in the 70s making this kind of music. But it's morphed into something that emulates more of the popular music trends. It's not parody, it's not anything like that. It's genuine music that's being made by creators to be consumed by the same people that enjoy like the rap genre. In my description, I have a little bit more information on all of these artists and the implications of this new style of music. I also have links to all of their Spotify pages and YouTube videos that I think are significant to this trend. So check those out.